Hello and welcome back to Aussie Frugal Family. My name is Rachel and on this channel we chat about the cost of living and how expensive everything is and how our family of four are making ends meet on a relatively tight budget. I have been neglecting my weekly dinners videos because I have been neglecting my weekly dinners. I don't actually know what we have been eating, what we've been surviving off the past week. It's been a bit of a blur. We haven't bought anything crazy. I think we've just sort of been having cheese on toast and things like that. But the house is clean, I'm organized, and I am once again ready to start doing dinners, I guess. I'm ready to start cooking dinner again. So I'm gonna do a bit of a different format. I am struggling to do any sort of voiceovers whatsoever. I do not have time. It used to be relatively easy because I would film everything on my phone and then just do the voiceovers when the baby was asleep. The baby doesn't really sleep anymore. So, yeah, that's right. So what I'm gonna try to do instead is do a face-to-face cook with me, and I'm going to try to do it across the week. So it is Monday today. We were going to have kangaroo pie for dinner. I did a beautiful slow cooked kangaroo tail stew type thing to put in a pie, and it turns out I hate kangaroo tail. I have had kangaroo stuff before, but it's always been fairly processed. Could not do the kangaroo tail. I can eat pretty much anything. I cannot eat that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something else for dinner instead. I will see if the husband likes it. He probably won't. The baby does though, so I will keep some aside for him. I'll see if the toddler wants to eat it, but I will have to prepare something else, at least for me, probably for everyone, because I can't do it. So let's see what I'm gonna make. Okay, I've had a little scrounge in the fridge. I have some chicken thighs, some chopped up zucchini, some leftover rice, some cabbage, and also onion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a lemon and herb chicken. I'm gonna add some of this to the zucchini and the onion as well, and maybe the rice, and just do a little chicken rice bowl because that's easy. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just get my veggies on, and I'm just cooking them in the cast iron as always. And I just have some coconut oil in there as well because that is my oil of choice. And yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna let those get a bit charry. So I'm not going to use all of this. I think this mingle seasoning says to put it on a whole chicken, yeah, or 5 thighs, and I only have 1, 2, 3 thighs. So yeah, I'm not going to use all of it on here. I might put some on the rice and the veggies as well. All right, that'll do. That's what my chicken looks like, and it's going on this thing because I'm going to air fry it. If you don't know, I have a Ninja multi-cooker that does everything. It does slow cooking, air frying, all that sort of stuff. And I bought a stainless steel bowl for it because the bowl that comes with it is non-stick coated, and I prefer to avoid that if I can. And then instead of using the non-stick air fryer, one of these things, I just use the roasting rack because it's stainless steel as well, so that's good. All right, I am just gonna give this a little spray with olive oil and whack it into the air fryer for 20 minutes or something, I don't know. All right, with the rest of this, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on the veggies and a little bit into the rice. So while the baby is happy for a moment, I'm gonna have a corn snack. I got my veggies ready for tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow night is gonna be steak and veg. So I'm just gonna cut up some of the peppers, and we're gonna have asparagus, and we're gonna have potatoes as well, which I probably will not prepare right now. We will see. This is our beautiful chicken. So I don't really wanna record during dinner. I just wanna sit down and have a nice family dinner. But there you go. That is our dinner for tonight. And yeah, that's what the kids are having. Yum. Okay, it is Tuesday. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm watching Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, in the background, so don't mind the noise. This one's gonna be a really simple one. I was gonna do steak and potatoes. We've got some bread rolls that need using, so I'm just gonna do steak, bread rolls, and some veggies that I chopped up yesterday. I'm just gonna do these in the cast iron, the steak in the cast iron, and the bread rolls in the oven, obviously. So with the bread rolls, I'm just going to cut them up, butter them, and I'm gonna put some of the garlic and herb mingle seasoning on them. These are still bread rolls that I got from Lighthouse Care like a really long time ago, and they have just been sitting in our freezer because there were like 16 packets or something that came from Lighthouse Care in one of the $25 trolleys. So yes, we have been eating these forever. They're not the sort of thing that I would usually buy, but I'm happy to have them because it does make my life a little bit easier when I don't have time to make any substantial carbohydrate for dinner. Oh, and this butter, by the way, I didn't buy this. This came from when we went away on the weekend and had a family lunch. Someone brought this and then yeah, didn't want it, so we got it. It's like gone. But I'm gonna use the last little skerricks. Is this actually butter even? I don't know. Ingredients, butter, canola oil. No. Okay, now I am going to do the veggies. I'm just gonna cook them in some olive oil. I'm also gonna add some butter and some salt and pepper to this as well. Okay, they look pretty good. A little bit of char. I'm going to plate those up and I'm going to cook up our steaks. Okay, it is perfect timing because the husband and toddler are just about to walk through the door. We've got our steak, our veg, and our bread rolls. Hello! What did you make? This is the toddler's all cut up with a bread roll and some cucumber. And this is the baby's. He doesn't have asparagus because I thought it might be a bit choky. I don't know. But yeah, that's dinner.
No. Weird animal?
No, it's real steak. Okay, it is now Friday. I have missed a couple of days because things got chaotic, as they often do. So on Wednesday we just had, I keep pointing this down. On Wednesday I just defrosted some stuff. I had some taco mince with black beans and veggies in the freezer. So I just cooked up some rice and we had taco bowls with some Greek yogurt and cheese. And yesterday I actually had to take the toddler to urgent care. She got sent home from daycare with a 40-degree fever. It was almost 40 degrees. And yeah, the Panadol wasn't quite cutting it, so I took her into urgent care. Of course, as soon as I walked through the doors, no fever. But yeah, so I took her in and we sort of missed dinner. What did we eat? I got the toddler a Happy Meal that she did not eat, and I don't even remember what we had. Nothing, I guess. I think the husband had toast. But yeah, today, this is actually the morning, it's like 8 o'clock right now. Toddler is behind me watching Bluey. The baby is sleeping, so I'm just going to get a little bit prepared for dinner tonight. I'm just going to cook up some spaghetti. So I'm going to do some of the venison mince because I have found that the venison pretty much just tastes like beef. So I'm going to do the venison mince with some veggies and then just make like a bolognese type thing. And I'm just going to get as much as I can done while the baby is asleep, which might just be chopping veggies. We will see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just roast up my veggies. I find it way easier to do sort of like oven stuff with kids around rather than, you know, frying pan stove stuff that you have to stand over. So yeah, I'm just gonna whack these in with some olive oil, some salt and pepper, roast them up. Then I'm gonna add some diced tomatoes, cook it up a bit more and blend it all up. That will be our sauce. Okay, shockingly, the baby is still asleep. I've got the mince browning. Everyone says to do venison like rare. I'm assuming that is not the same with mince. Mince with cows and stuff, you're supposed to like properly brown. So yeah, it's in there. It's grey at the moment because it's not finished cooking. Hopefully it'll brown up. Veggies are in the oven. I've also got some pumpkin in the oven because I want to make some pumpkin scones. And I've also just done, my camera did not like the oven. I've also just done some chicken with everything seasoning on it in the air fryer because we want to do pizzas this weekend. So I'll do chicken pizza. I also always just like to have some chicken breast in the household for the kids, for snacks and lunches and things like that, and for me. So yeah, I'll probably just cut this up and put it away. I just do the whole breast because it's easier. It's not burnt, it's just like seasoned and yummy. Okay, I would usually probably put this back in for another 20 minutes or something, but this is good enough. I'm gonna add my tomatoes and mix it all up. Okay, I have added in a can of diced tomatoes, like half a jar of passata. Yes, darling. Half a cup of red wine, just because we have a bunch of red wine for some reason and we don't really drink. So I added that in. This needs to cook still. And I put in some herbs as well and I'll put it back in the oven.
Whoa, look, we can both win.
Okay, this is my sauce. I've added my mince and black beans in as well. This is delicious. I have absolutely nailed this sauce. The red wine, so good. So yeah, I'm gonna just whack this in the fridge and I'll cook up some pasta later on when we're ready for dinner. Okay, this is dinner number 4, 5, I don't know. But we're gonna make a beef and beetroot stew for this book I got from the op shop. I don't have golden beetroots, we're just using regular beetroots. And what else don't I have? I think I have everything else. Not beef stock, I'll just use water. And not garlic, I'll just use powdered garlic. But yeah, let's throw everything in the slow cooker. The best thing about my multi-cooker is that I can just sear stuff before I slow cook it and it's all in the same pot. Love that. So I'm just cooking up my onions and searing my pieces of beef at the same time because I'm lazy, and then I'm just gonna throw everything else in and pop it onto low for like 8 hours. Okay, don't mind the Miss Rachel in the background. I got desperate. But this is my stew. I added rice as well, and I do think I added too much beetroot. It's very beetrooty. But I like it, and the baby will eat it. Do you want to try some of this rice? No. Yes? All right, I'll get you some. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, it's slightly chaotic here, but this is my stew, and I just topped it with some Greek yogurt. If you're not putting Greek yogurt on your meaty stews, what are you doing? It's really good. This is actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be a bit too beetrooty. That's good. Yum. I feel like I had to add a bit of extra salt because the beetroot is so sweet. But yeah, it's nice. I would make it again if I had excess beetroot. I would probably just add slightly less because, I don't know, I went a bit crazy with it. Yeah. Oh, cool. The toddler did not want to eat hers, but the baby's enjoying it. Aren't you? Yes. So I think that's it. I think that is my last dinner for this week. I will try to do another video like this next week. Let me know what you thought. of our meals and give me any recommendations for nice, easy meals, especially slow cooker meals that I can chuck on. The toddler's toast popped out. She's having toast for dinner now because she didn't want this. So I better go get that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.